From the Opubco Studios in Oklahoma City, this is OU Basketball with Mike Baldwin. I'm Jenni Carlson. Mike, you wrote today in your OU Basketball Insider about Jeff Capel and his potential future with Oklahoma. Obviously, we don't know anything at this point, but talk a little bit about that. Sooners struggling this year after struggling last year. Is his job safe?
Well, that's the one question fans want to know is they had a losing season last year. It looks like they'll have one this year. That'll be the first time in 45 years that they've had back-to-back losing seasons. But I think there's three factors I wrote about today that why his job is safe. One, he's still got 5 years left on his contract after this season. He's handpicked by Joe Castiglione. So Castiglione's always been one of his guys. And even if you got rid of him, they've got so many new faces. A new coach would probably have to keep a lot of these same guys. So I don't know how much he'd be upgraded. And everybody raves about him. Rick Barnes did the other day after a game. You talk to other Big 12 coaches, they just say he got in a numbers crunch because of the weird situation with the egos and the chemistry problems they had last year. That's part of Jeff's fault. I mean, he recruited those guys, but at the same time, I mean, everybody thinks he's the guy that helped dig them out of it. They got a lot of young guys trying to gain experience this year that should at least set the foundation for the future. We'll see, but I'll be stunned if Castiglione makes a change after this year unless the bottom just completely falls out.
Yeah, and you talk about building for next year. Something that could really help in that is getting a win in conference play. They've got a chance this week with Tech on the schedule. How much of I don't want to say must win, but what sort of connotations do you place on this game for the Sooners?
Well, this one shoots from the standpoint, it's one of the few times in conference play they're going to be favored. They may upset a team or two along the way because they can shoot the three well on occasion like they did at Baylor last week. They hung around with Baylor the whole game when obviously it was a mismatch athletically wise. But at the same time, this team may upset some people. This wouldn't be an upset. Texas Tech's really struggling, even more than people thought. They're 0-3 in conference play and have lost their 3 games by 77 combined points. Everybody's blowing Tech out. The Sooner players, of course, are saying they're going to be hungry for a win. They want to win as well. But this is a game I think OSU could win, should win. It would at least give them a little momentum. And they've been playing a little bit better, so a win would do them wonders.
Let's talk for a minute about the women. They are winning, but not maybe in the way that everybody thought, undefeated in conference play to this point. But they are shooting really horribly, Mike.
Well, against Kansas State and Texas, their last 2 games, I mean behind the three-point line, which has been their bread and butter, they've just been horrible. And they found a way to hang on and beat Kansas State. They rallied behind Danielle Robinson, take an 11-point lead at Texas. Texas fights back and goes to overtime. They go 3 of 21 behind the arc and still find a way to win. Sherry keeps saying maybe this is a blessing in disguise. All along we thought we were going to hang our hat on perimeter shooting, scoring a lot of points, and now they've had 2 really good defensive games. And so she says maybe this is a sign that my team is learning how to win other ways besides the ways they were winning earlier. So if nothing else, she's encouraged that they're not shooting the ball and still winning. And anytime you win, no matter how you get it, that win's a win.
I'm sure she would like to see him shoot the ball a little bit better, though, in the future. Hey, stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.